Good evening, everybody. This is exactly 8:08, and I want to appreciate everybody who has been part of this training. And today is the last day of this program. And I will boldly say that in case we don't have, or we want to, or in case, just for us to know that this program is a serious program, we're actually starting on Monday. We're actually starting on Monday, this coming Monday. And if you look at it, the date for that day is actually Monday 19th, and it will end 3rd of October. Are you with me? It will end 3rd of October. So, like I said, the cost for that training is 10,000 naira. I'll be putting the account details on the screen today so that I can make payments and we can attend this training. And like I promised you people, this training will be taking place from 9 p.m., especially those who comes a bit late from work, and it will end 10 p.m. It's going to go for full 2 weeks. Going to go for what? For full 2 weeks. So let's start. What exactly are we doing today? And I once told you that we are starting with trading management. We started with trade management on Monday, sorry, on Wednesday, which was, no, Thursday rather, which was yesterday. So today, let's proceed. The first thing I would like to look into today is my fxbook.com. So if I go to Google, I type my fxbook.com. Under my fxbook.com, I'll go to home, I'll click on economic calendar. Then I can also look at Forex calculator. So once I'm in Forex calculator, I'll just come here and click on position size calculator. Once I click on position size calculator, I will gladly see something like this. Currency pair, account size, account currency, and account size. So if I click on account size, let's say I want to trade with $5,000. What risk ratio am I taking? Let's say the risk ratio I'm taking is, let's say you can see what I'm doing. You can either swap with risk ratio or you can go with USD. So if I go with swap with risk ratio, let's say I'm trying to trade 7% out of this. What pips am I looking at? Probably 50 pips. I'll click on calculate. Okay. Let's say we're even dealing with what lot size I was dealing with. You know, I said 5,000 divided by 10,000 for lot size. That's mini. That's 0.5. Calculate. Once this is done, what do you see? At the bottom, this will appear. So what this is trying to tell you that you are only risking $350. Are you with me? You are risking $350 out of $5,000. So there are actually two things that will occur. If God forbid you don't lose this trade, what you tend to lose is 350 out of 500. Let me repeat myself. With 5,000, you now lose only 350. You agree with me that what you have remaining here will be 4, 6, 5, 0. So if I have this, but if I gain to that size, which is $350, then by the grace of God, I will have 350 added to my account balance. Let me see. So this is the advantage of trading with using money management in trading. This is one advantage of using money management in trading. You see this. So that is that. The next one I'll be looking at tonight is what we call investing.com. Or before I even look at that, let me show you how to visualize the market. Go to home, click on economic calendar. You will see something like September, the economic calendar. There are some factors you must put into consideration. Number one, look at the fact that you are going to visualize the title. The title is a news title. Let me show you. For instance, we are dealing with GPP. You can see they are both on II. Retail says YOY. Year over year, change in retail sales in the United Kingdom analyzes the aggregate sales, blah, blah, blah. That's all the stories that has to carry. Now, one thing I've always known is this is the news title, this is the impact. Under impact, you have high, low, and medium. I always advise people that the best one to always go after is what? The high. Because the high impact is an indication that there's a great move or there's a great momentum in the market. The high impact is an indication that there's a great momentum in the market. So from here, let's say I want to predict the condition of this market. Look at it as at, I don't know what time is this exactly. As at 7 p.m. I think this was a recent news that came in. No. Let me look at this very well. Let's check the date or the timing. I want to be sure. I want to know if it's the morning. I see. As at this time, we have the next release of this news. We have GPP USD and we have retail sales MOM, retail sales YOY. Can you see? Of course, this is can you see? This is the news about it, MOM, and year after year or YOY. So we look at this very carefully, you see that there are two values or three values I want you to look out for: the actual, consensus, and previous. Consensus is actually the middle value you have in between. Can you see? That's what consensus means. And I can assure you that whenever the actual is greater than the previous, whenever the actual is greater than the previous, what do? You enter the market as a buy. I repeat, whenever the market is greater than the previous, you enter the market as a buy. Whenever the market is the previous is greater than the actual, or the actual is less than the previous, you enter that market as a sell. So as it stands, on GPP, this market is acting, or this market is greater than the actual. I mean, the actual is less than the previous. What do you do? You enter that market as a sell. You enter that market as a sell. So that's the indication of that particular market. So now, if you look at this so closely, you see that in this condition, since this is less than the previous, you can virtually enter this market as a sell. I hope that's clear. Now, let's take another good example. Now, when GPP is on a sell, see how you can profit in this market in two ways. When GPP is on a sell, what do? You now write out GPP and see which pairs you can compare with. Let's quickly go and check. So let me first show you something on my board. So for GPP, since it is sell condition we are looking at, so for a pair like GPP USD, this one is going for a sell, and this one is going for a buy. So you can enter this market as a sell. I see it. You can enter this market as a sell. But for another condition whereby, if you check trading view now, for instance, let's go to trading view and check if truly GPP was on the sell today. Click on it. Click on trading view. And come here. Go to products. Click on charts. So let's go to GPP USD. Let's see if there was a time GPP was on the sell today. Click on it. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Let's see. If you look at my charts, don't worry, I know you'll be wondering what am I doing with all these indicators and co. For you to know more of all these indicators, just subscribe to the advanced class and you know more of these indicators. You look at it. The sell on GPP started as at 1 a.m. today. Can you see? And it came down to this spot. Let me even calculate how much you could have made on that particular sell. Can you see? You have made probably 190 today. I see it. You have made probably 190. So that's very, very, very possible. I see it. So that's that. And this sell has been going down for long because it has these two lines cross themselves, which is MACD. I'll teach you more about MACD in the advanced class. So this is sell going down. So when this one cross up again, they go up, is an indication that what it is a buy. Let's proceed. So that's that. The next chart I'd like to look into today is investing.com. Look at it. On investing.com, we have SPS. I would like to talk about is on investing.com. The first you can look into is tools. The number of pips that are signed daily. Once you come to tools, click on economic calendar. Tools, click on economic calendar. Thank you. Once you click on economic calendar, let's even do the pips. Forex volatility. Good forex volatility. When good forex volatility, you see a whole lot of things. So from here, you have the number of pips that are signed daily. Can you see? You have the number of pips that are assigned. For instance, AUD card is assigned with 4.98 pips. AUD CHF is assigned with 67.56. AUD JPY is assigned with 114.78. So these are the number of pips that are assigned weekly in this page. So it's important you know the number of pips that is assigned to a currency pair before making a decision for the week. Are you with me? So that's now. Let's proceed. There's something I got from investing.com. Go to technical summary. Thank you. You have, let's go to Forexfactory. Go to Forex, click on Forex. That's what I was looking. So you click on Forex, and you see Euro USD. Euro USD is on a strong buy, strong buy, and sell. What this means is the market is not stable at that point. You can only buy for a few times and exit the market because there's a tendency that the market should start selling. And if you look at this is GPP USD. A strong buy, neutral, strong sell. There's a tendency that what? The market is consolidating. There's a big problem. The market is going to buy. And there was a time when it was a neutral. Neutral means it had a big consolidation. And later, the market went on a sell. So, but if the condition was strong buy, or strong buy, you can enter that market as in buy. Do you get it? If the condition is strong sell, you can enter that market as what? As a sell. So that is that. There's one more I would like to talk about, which is Forexfactory. So Forexfactory is actually used for headlines. Can you see? So all these headlines are exactly what we use to predict the market. For instance, if there's a bank holiday, you go on a bank holiday, it will be highlighted there. And look at it, retail sales. If you remember very well, this retail sales, we saw it in the previous one, which is Forexfactory. And now we are seeing it again. In fact, you can also see details from other good forex traders. You can also see details from other good forex traders. So that's how the analysis usually goes. Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate you all. See you in the advanced class on Monday. I'll be dropping the details this evening so that you can start making your payments. Bye for now.